Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program called The Weaknesses of Those Born on the 3rd of April. This is not a program to run anybody down, but it is a program to show the possible compatibilities with a person born on the 3rd of April, who is not an easy customer, a very dominating one, and a very stubborn one, and a very arrogant one to boot, with a huge ego and a temper to follow, very aggressive in many, many ways. But the kindness is also there. It's all a question as how you rub this person. You ruffle the further feathers, you step on the toes of this person, they'll retaliate against you very, very quickly. So it's a temperament problem. That is the problem. And the tendency to want to do things on a very, very big scale, sometimes not ready for it, but you don't care. If you're born on the 3rd of April, you'll go ahead with your plans, you'll bulldoze your way through. And during a bad age, a bad calendar year, you will then fail very miserably. Firstly, investing together with people or with one person, investing in a house together, in a buying investing in any kind of savings together, or even going for the shares market together. This can be ending in a very bad way, or it may be ending in a good way. But with this person born on the 3rd of April, who is actually a very honorable person, but because of the stubbornness and the leadership qualities he or she has, they will not listen to your advice. They will go ahead with their plans. And if it's going to go bad, well, sorry. If it's going to go do well, well, congratulations. So you have to be very careful in any form of partnership, especially the financial side. Even in sports, this person will always want to be the leader, born on the 3rd of April, because the ego is usually very large and the determination planets are very strong. So they become a perfectionist. That's the problem. So if you marry a perfectionist, you'll have to live with a perfectionist. It won't be very easy. It will all depend on how strong your horoscope is compared to the one born on the 3rd of April. If yours is just as strong, the clash will come again and again. And if yours is not as strong, then you won't be happy. You'll always be under a cloud of his or hers, and you'll not be very happy. I'm going to give you some negative ages to show you this person born on the 3rd of April, when the down periods can be. We all have positive cycles, we all have negative cycles. And one example of a negative cycle, this person born on the 3rd of April has to be very careful at the age of 15, 24, 33, 42, 51, 60, 69, 78, or 87, or even 96 years old. As he or she approaches these ages, the problems will start and grow more and more. And as he or she enters these ages I've just mentioned, it'll be all breakdown in everything that's possible. I'm going to give you a positive cycle for this person born on the 3rd of April. And the ages of 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, 66, 75, 84, or 93 years old. As this person approaches these ages, everything builds up and builds up beautifully. And as this person enters these ages I've just mentioned, the positive ones, then the success will be very, very high. So knowing cycles like this of somebody is very, very important. So it's always good to do a compatibility check with any kind of partnership that you're going to have, whether personal side, business side, or any side. So it's very important. The attitudes of those born on the 3rd of April is that they come first, and therefore their plans must go ahead first, and therefore they become a bulldozer with their plans. Somehow or another, they've got to go through with it. Part of the ego, part of the determination, and part of the desire to take charge. So it's not easy to live with a person like this, or work with a person like this, or do business with a person like this. You have to be very, very careful. Character. The character can be a good character. A good character in the sense that they are very positive people, and they are pretty honest people, and they are pretty straight to the point kind of people, which is good to have in business especially. But then they are not bendable, they are not flexible. And that is the problem. They can't adapt to other people's ideas. So again, you'll hit the brick wall. If you have a partnership of any kind with a person born on the 3rd of April, they can be construed as bullies, very pushy. And sometimes to their children, they are very pushy and demanding a lot too much from the children and even from their spouse, whether husband or wife. They will want that kind of exactly as they plan it, the other person must do it. So that's where all the problems come in job or business or personal affairs like home. This person is not an easy customer to please. But when you can please him, the charitableness and the support this person will give you will be tremendous as well. So you have to be very careful in what area. You are forming a partnership with the person born on the 3rd of April. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with somebody where ultimately the success may come, but also will be the daringness you'll be so afraid of that this person will dare to do things, exposing to risk. Because this person is a very daring customer. This person's plans are very big. So get ready if you're doing anything with this person, that the growth factor is going to be noticed very quickly and fast, which means that the ages are very important. Why are ages important in our horoscope? Because they define the number of good planets or the number of bad planets. It's all a strategy of numbers. So at certain ages, which I've mentioned, are bad for this person just now. There's certain ages of bad, this person will just make huge, big blunders. And the good ones, this person will rise like a phoenix to show all that wonderful good luck. So this is an extreme case of a person. Regarding their health, I can't tell you much because all I know is 3rd of April. If I knew the full date of birth, the time of birth, and especially reading the palms, I will tell you much more. But I can tell you this person born on the 3rd of April will love his food and drink, and overweight problems will catch up on this person. And because of that, high cholesterol will attack many of his organs. And this person has to be careful of accidents because daringness is seen. And the ownership of wanting to do things their own way will expose them to doing too much and pushing them to work too hard. So all that can affect the heart. So this person can have that kind of problems. And the lower spine is another area where this person may want to be a person who carries weights or perhaps has put on too much weight, and that pressure on the lower spine will press on the nerves, weakening the hips and the lower side of the body, the legs, the knees especially, and then also the feet area. I won't tell you much more about the health because I need more information to be very much. The habits of this person are this person is very manly. If he's a man, he'll be very manly. If it's a woman, he'll be very manly as well because so many male planets are there. If a woman has this born on the 3rd of April, she will have this kind of attitude to take the lead as well and to even compete with men, no problem. So the manliness, if it's a female horoscope, the manliness is always a worry of being able to stand up and not able to back down. And so you must learn to back down if you're a female born on the 3rd of April. And also if you're a male born on the 3rd of April, no harm backing down as well. Always shows good grace and character. So this is what I can tell you of this person. It's good that you check a compatibility before you get married or before you do any business partnership. Because once a partnership starts, somebody will have to take a lead. And if that leadership doesn't work, then somebody has to take over. That's where the headaches come with all these partnerships. So check with me. We'll do a compatibility check and I'll let you able to know. Well, this is what I can tell you. I have a 90-minute session, which will just cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years. That will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and this magic that's on your hands, the palms, all those lines changing, new signs coming and going. Is the soul that's doing all that hard work for you, letting you know in all areas of your life what's about to happen, long term and short term. So I will read all that in the 90 minutes as well. including your date of birth and time of birth. I'll go in depth about your health, even tell you at what ages which part of you is going to be having problems. And I'll show you that magic, the triology of energy, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. You have all three. I have all three. But we all only get it activated automatically in our late age, at the ending of the 50s or the 60s or the 70s. Much too late. It's not trusted to be given to younger people, but there's a way how to give it to you. At whatever age you come to see me, even as a teenager, that teenager will learn very quickly how to make use of this fantastic energy, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. Once you get that activated, then you are right on with all that powerful energy, especially the third eye. And more than that, your health areas I will go into detail. And the energies, the lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, all these energies when accumulated, they make you very, very powerful. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business, you and me. And your investment is only USD $50, that's all. And you'll find out all these things for your next 9 years. In the meantime, wish you a good life. Thank you. Goodbye.